you know, about why people behave the way they do. Sometimes I want to try to figure it out. I want to, I want to, I want to imagine. I want to try to know why people behave the way they do. Sometimes, you know, this kept bothering me, so I had to go into research. I had to put my heart together to find out why. Okay. I will be I will be helping a few of you like me who is also in the same quest to find out why people behave the way they do, and also help us find solutions to some behavioral patterns that you may have, but not as if you really like it or you want to keep exhibiting such behaviors. But sometimes you cannot just help yourself. All right? You can't just help yourself. Today we're going to focus on why people behave the way they do. Why do some people behave the way they do? What informs their behavior? What are their triggers? What will just make somebody walk into a mall, open fire on people and start? We've had reports of so many people from maybe not really here in our country, but go to a church, open fire, and begin to shoot. What prompts such behaviors? What really informs such behaviors? There are a combination of factors that could inform such behaviors. There are different factors. It could be psychological, it could be cultural, it could be sociological. But let's come down from our high horses. Let's come down from our high horses. It could also be individual experience. Let's connect more with an everyday thing. Let me start with our everyday experience. Sometimes, because of the experiences we've had, you know, in life. Okay, let's give an example of a child or a male child that grew up with a father that hits the mother. What do you expect? That child will grow up as a woman beater. Okay, say you grew up with a dad that is a drunk, that is a night crawler. I mean, and that is what you kept seeing over time. As that child grows up, as that child attains such age where he or she will make decisions for herself, you see that child exhibiting that kind of traits. That is really what that is really what you see. That is what some of the things that informs some of our behavior. Sometimes it's upbringing, the way one is brought up. If you are brought up in a very hostile environment, if you are brought up in an environment where hostility is the order of the day, where fighting, argument over every little thing, there is emotions begins to riot. As time goes on, you grow up like that. When you get to when you get to the age where you start taking decisions, you see yourself exhibiting the same thing. It could be social environment. If you grow up in an environment where you see people smoke, you see people behave anyhow, have all kind of randy behaviors, no respect for parents, they do whatever they like. That child will definitely exhibit that behavior if that child is if that child continues to stay in that environment. Even as an adult, sometimes you behave certain ways and you say, God, is it me? You cannot help it. You don't want to behave like that, but you just cannot help it. Because it's something that's coming from the inside. You know, so many things we can just go on and on and on and on and on what informs the way we behave sometimes. We can just go on and on and on. Sometimes it's genetics. What is genetics? It has to do with your hereditary. Some part of your mommy and some part of your daddy that you took. Sometimes it's genetics. Genetics informs our personal traits. What are personality traits? What is your personality is a complex of all your attributes: mental, behavioral, social, you know, everything about you, everything that characterizes you is your personality. Traits is anything that is peculiar to you. So genetics, our genes informs our personality traits. So sometimes if this personality tends towards negativity, you will turn out as a negative person. But that's not what we want. We are here to offer solutions. We are here to help us. We are here to help us so that we don't exhibit those things that are not that will not make our society a better place, that will not make our world a better place. Everything we do today, everything or whatever everything we are clamoring today is how we can become better persons, how we can turn out to be better persons by ripple effects, affect our world positively, and we have so many positive energies and positive people around us. So that is why we are here to offer solution on why certain behavior. First of all, we're going to talk about certain kinds of behaviors. We're going to talk about certain types. We're going to just pick maybe at random, in no order, pick at random certain kinds of behaviors, and we'll talk about them. I'll go deep into them. We will find out what informs such, why are they behaving like that, why are they like that, and how you can protect yourself from certain behaviors. You know that you need to protect yourself from certain behaviors. There are certain people you are not supposed to be around. There are certain people you shouldn't have anything to do with. No matter how, of course, yes, madam, you said we want to make our world a better place. Fine and good, but not at the expense of your own life, not at the expense of your sanity as well. Because certain people they can just drive you crazy with the way they behave. They can push you into doing things you did not plan for, things you did not bargain for. There are some behaviors that certain people will exhibit towards you or around you. You find yourself reacting in a way you never assumed that you will react. So that is why we are going to talk about how you're going to protect yourself from those kinds of behaviors. Okay? We're going to draw the curtain here. We're really going to draw the curtain here for today. The next time when we come again, we are going to talk about a certain behavior. I know you've not, some of you, if you are 100, listen to me, 90, you haven't heard of this kind of behavior. They are called energy vampires. Energy vampires. In our next episode, we're going to talk about who an energy vampire is, how to recognize an energy vampire, how to protect yourself from them. We're going to really delve into it, talk about it. We're going to dissect it. And if you have any question, just go to the comment section. Drop your questions and I will reply. I will answer you. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Bye.